Hey there. I would imagine that a lot of people, at least a majority of the people, hate being criticized, hate with their hate being the mistakes pointed towards, hate giving given advice, especially unsolicited ones, and just hate knowing the fact that somebody does not like them or does not appreciate their work. I think that factors even more so if you're a founder because your whole life's work is out there in the world for everyone to see. You constantly get feedback from absolutely everybody, whether you ask for it or not, from your friends, family, loved ones, investors, customers, everybody, well wishers, mentors. Everyone has a point of view which they would be more than happy to share it because why not? Advice is free. I have received a lot of advice, and most of them have come from a good place, and some of them have been really helpful and valuable for me. Some of them have also helped me change my thinking slightly, which has drastically helped improve my productivity and the results of Zena's growth along the way. But being a business owner, being especially a tech founder business owner, you obviously have to put yourself out there, your public and private persona for everyone to see. Your views and your vision and your words have a lot of weight placed on them from everyone around you. As a founder, what you're trying to do is distort reality. Let's just face it. Building something that does not exist, convincing others to join you in building something that does not exist, it is a reality distortion exercise. And in between all this, in between the act of building something cool, onboarding people to follow your vision, hopefully making some money out of it, in between all this, you get feedback, you get criticism, and how can it not be mentally taxing? I mean, when you receive criticism, you have basically three options: accept it with a smile and try to work on it, two, ignore it completely, or three, retaliate and justify to yourself and to the other person why their advice or feedback is not relevant to your particular case. The whole process undoubtedly is very taxing, and I think one of the challenges of being an entrepreneur is just being on the facing end of criticisms, feedback, and all the comments that you get. Undoubtedly you would also get feedback that is positive. You get affirmations in a lot of ways, undoubtedly, but just the quantity and the volume of the criticisms and feedback that you get is can get overwhelming at times, regardless of the fact that you are confident, you are self-assured, and there are a million reasons why what you're doing makes sense. Even that one thing that somebody says will affect you deeply. I think that's just a part of life, and it's not just isolated to entrepreneurship. I think it applies to life in general. Those are my thoughts on criticism. What I personally my default state is that when somebody gives me criticism, I imagine that they're coming from a good place, the place of concern, and not because of any vested interest, in my opinion. And that has helped a lot. It has definitely helped a lot. But as things go up and down in your startup, even a single word of encouragement, acknowledgement, and support undoubtedly goes a long way. And I know for a fact that there are a lot of people in my life who are very good in giving feedback. They give feedback in a way that is useful, helpful, and does not the demoralize me in a way. And I think that is a great skill set too. And that is something I hope to inculcate myself when I speak to the startups that I'm mentoring and the people that I talk to. I do hope that I'm able to give my thoughts to them, whether they accept it or not, in a way that does good, that adds value to them. That's all you can hope for.